have you back again, John Paul. Let's do ourselves a favor and focus on the actual objective now, and let's head out. Let's get that inverted Song of Time going so we have more time to do whatever it is we do in the cycle. Doesn't matter what. It's always useful to slow the current flow of time and give yourself a bit more breathing room, right? We could have done this last part, but now heading up to the guards, they realize, stop right there. Have you some errand to the swamps? It's dangerous outside of the town walls, so I cannot allow a child like you to... The sword? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. Southern Swamp at Woodfall lies in this direction. Be careful. That's right, so we're headed down to the swamp now, and we get to introduce to... This is Termina Field. Termina is the land we're in. It's not Hyrule anymore. This isn't very much like many other Zelda games, is it? I mean, we're not in Hyrule, there's barely any Zelda, aside from that one flashback sequence. No Ganon, no Triforce even. But it's a unique spin, and I like that. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff we can explore here in the overworld, lots of places to get rupees, of course. Watch out for this guy, though. This bird guy here. This vulture of sorts. He's gonna swoop down and try to steal rupees from you. If you can manage to hit him, though, you can get a bunch of rupees out of him. So keep an eye out. Oh, fuck! There he is! Hey! 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 Okay, he dropped a couple rupees there. Get back! He dropped another rupee there. I'll just take what I can get, and, I'm gonna get out of his way. Oh, God! Use the rolls. Oh, fuck! Milk Road ahead, Romani Ranch further ahead. Hey, give me back my money. Hey, oh, never mind. So yeah, this road over here leads to Romani Ranch. Although, unfortunately, this place is a little blocked off currently. There's a giant boulder in the way over there. There's another one of these owl statues which you can hit with our sword to open it up. Although, currently, it doesn't do much for us. Just something I wanted to get covered in the meantime. But yeah, that guy's mining away at it. It's not ready right now. Do we add him to the notebook? I don't think we do. Someone was up to some no-good mischief and blocked the road to Romani Ranch. I think I have a feeling as to who it might have been. Sorry, I'll remove it quickly. Okay, we don't add him to the bomber's notebook, but we know about that now, that the fact that Romani Ranch is blocked off. Also, I think Tingle up there is selling a map to this place, but again, we can't do much here, so I'm gonna wait on that for now. Where we actually want to go is the swamp. Tail, in an act of desperation amidst Skull Kid's violence, was trying to tell us about some important thing, some important four people waiting for us in the four corners of Termina, one of which was the swamp. So let's head this way now. Coming up along here, Tattle notices something. By the way, I never commented on their names being Tattle and Tail, but yeah, that's intentional if you couldn't already tell.
Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone.
That's tragic. Yeah, we actually get a backstory here, a little flashback sequence of Tattle, Tail, and the Skull Kid. Aww. Aw, but look at that, they're having fun together. Cartwheeling, playing the flute, playing hide-and-go-seek, it looks like. And yeah, this very etching in the tree near the swamp entrance, which we're seeing now.
I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that. Once he got his power.
There's a cow in the distance, someone call someone. Okay, yeah, so that's Skull Kid's pretty tragic backstory. He was left alone in the rain, his friends had abandoned him, no one really seemed to get along with him, but once Tattle and Tail showed up, they all started getting along together and would play games and have a good time. Things changed with the mask that they just happened to stumble upon because Happy Mask Salesman there had it. Again, I ask, where did the Happy Mask Salesman get this thing? What's going on with that? I don't know, but I'm gonna blow myself up. That works. Actually, I think we got a little mini game over this way. I want to check up on what that is. The Swamp Shooting Gallery ahead. Yeah, why not? We'll give the Shooting Gallery a go. There's like shooting galleries all around. I think there's one in Clocktown that I didn't do. Oh well, might as well give this one here a shot. Oh, I just stole some money from them. Whoops. Swamp Shooting Gallery. Hey, mate, how are ya? Wanna play? One game's 20 rupees. I don't have 20 rupees. What? You're not... Alright, I gotta go get 20 rupees. 1 second. So wait a minute. Z targeting these bats up here. You can kind of see up there's a piece of heart up in the tree. Oh! Get down, Mr. President. Alright, that'll do. Let's go get that piece of heart. Up we go, and... Aha! How many of those do we got now? Just one? Because I think we just got 4 a moment ago. Yeah, we only got 1. There's one I intended to get last part, but I just didn't know my days right. I forgot there was a certain quest I couldn't do on a particular day. That is, admittedly, something that a lot of people fault this game for. They just can't get into it because they don't want to memorize days and times and yada yada. But, I don't know, it was never an issue for me. If anything, it made you play the game more, right? Without being cruel or without being too punishing. It's like exploration, but instead of making a massively ridiculous overworld to explore, it's characters to explore, quest lines to explore, 3 days to explore, right? I love that about this. What? You don't even have a bow, mate? Oh, wait a minute, we don't have... We need the bow, but I mean, I thought you could just lend us one. You know what, that's fine. Maybe we'll revisit it when we get the bow, maybe not. I don't know, it's not a major concern to me. I've kind of been dawdling along here because I gotta get to the swamp and it's already been, what, 3 hours now? Uh-oh. Here we are at the southern swamp. And something's a bit off about the swamp. The music's foreboding. There's a purpley kind of mist and ooze coming out of that there hill. And surely enough, the liquid here, as you can see over here towards this octopus guy, it gets purpler and purpler as it's actually become poisoned. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the whole swamp here is not in a good way. We can swim along most of the ways over here. Of course, also we can play Zadeka if we want to skip along little bits of water, but not going to do that for now. Coming up along here, we have ourselves a potion cellar. Potion cellar. And our inside link. And the Magic Hag Potion Shop. Hello there. Wait.
Tee-hee, welcome. My potions work very well, they do.
Speak to the hag.
If only I had some fragrant mushrooms.
We don't have any like that, but yeah. She is just straight up Kotake or Kume from Ocarina of Time. In fact, they even play the same fucking music here from that game. In fact, we've seen quite a few characters now that you think about it. The music box guy, obviously Skull Kid and the Happy Mask Salesman, but there it's a bit more ambiguous. We've seen a lot of characters who are clearly just reused from Ocarina of Time, but with different names and characters and everything. It's incredibly bizarre that they just reuse characters without an explanation and then act like they're totally different people with no connection to the previous game whatsoever. A lot of people like to theorize that this game is actually the afterlife or a dream, and Link's dreaming all this up, which is why fragments of the previous game are coming back to him in different forms. Kind of like how in a dream you'll dream about other people, but they'll act in ways they never would have otherwise, so why would Kotake and Kume be running a potion shop here in the forest and not be evil? Oh, thumbs up, I guess. Hello, little monkey.
Follow me.
Alright, let's follow the monkey through this forest here. This place is very similar to the Lost Woods where you have to go on a particular path. He is tracing it for us, so you gotta keep close behind. Follow the monkey, Tattle. Follow the monkey. Ow. And watch out for the turtle. He's going forward. He's going forward. Oh god, we've lost him. Hurry. Which way is he going? He's going this way. Thank Christ, because that's a lot closer for me. Taking a hard turn here and leading us to the other witch here.
Oh, help me.
Hello?
I was just busy minding my own business picking mushrooms when BAM! I got hit from behind. That pesky Skull Kid. Did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Oh, I think he's that powerful, and now I can't even move. Don't you have anything that gives you energy?
We don't have any items like that right now.
What is this? You're no help? I say, you're not at all what you make yourself out to be.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything to help her out, but we know where we can get it. Back at the potion shop here, so let's head up and basically do the same exact thing again. It seems bizarre that Skull Kid's really gotten around and done some damage. I mean, he attacked this old hag in the forest, he's poisoned this whole swamp, he tried to take the Moon's Tear from what's-his-name. Also, yeah, just in going through the sequence, she's like, oh, the Skull Kid got to Kume, that's ridiculous. What harm could he possibly do? Well, that's true, take this potion to her, this isn't good. Yeah, we can get a potion out of this that we gotta take to her. So again, running through the sequence again. This also gets us our first jar of the game, which is a free one. Nice. Actually, we need it, so it's kind of important they give it to us here. Of course, there are going to be other ones we can get, just like in the previous games, but we have our own little jar designation at the bottom of the inventory there. Yeah, but Skull Kid's really been doing some damage to this place, all while bringing the moon down from the heavens to kill everyone. I think the monkey here follows the exact same path, so if we fall a bit behind, If we remember where we need to go, we can always use that. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to go over this way, right? He's going forward, and then he's going to go all the way around to the side. I'm ahead of you, little monkey friend. You better hurry up. There we go. And hello there, Kotake and/or Kume. I don't know which one you are. Here's a potion for you. I don't need the blast mask equip right now. Here you go. That color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's. Just straight up the same person, just in a different role. It's like the Commedia dell'arte.
Oh, feel the energy flow. Kume's revived.
Alright.
You saved me. I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride.
Alright. No problem. Well, that is an important quest because we want to take that boat tour ride. And these monkeys are going to kind of elaborate on what's exactly going on here.
You have strange powers, no? We've been watching you. Lately, the swamp filled with poison water. Temple above waterfall strange. Brother, go to temple. But brother, no able to find temple entrance. Temple for Deku only. Brother captured by Deku, now in palace. Help!
Alright, so the brother of these monkeys here is in danger at the Deku Palace. That's the rundown of all we got going on here. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, you're in the swamp, figure it out, kid. We could go buy some potions if we really wanted to, now that we got this bottle, this empty bottle here, but we'll be fine. I will say the inventory does feel a bit more limited than the previous game, just because of the transformation masks, like for the Deku Scrub here. I don't know what it is in me, but I always feel the need to have the Ocarina of Time equipped, just in case I need to play a song. When I feel like that applies far less in this game than it ever did in Ocarina of Time. It's just that innate nature in me is like, I gotta have the Ocarina at the ready, right? You never know when I'm gonna need to play the instrument. But it doesn't come up as much in this game, I think. Well, there's parts of it where it comes up more, I'll say. Got another owl statue you can smack up here. Still not really clear why, but we'll get to that by the end of this part, I promise. More importantly, we gotta get our free boat tour, because that'll get us past the poison bit and past those giant squid guys that are in the way. Well, hello there. Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child is off playing hooky again. Child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? I haven't taken any pictures. Huh? Is your first time entering the pictograph contest? Well, the Swamp Tourist Center is currently holding a pictograph contest. It's open to all ages, from children to adults. For ice pictographs taken in the swamp, a free boat cruise will be awarded as a special prize. So, would you like to enter our contest? Oh, but to enter, you first must take the boat cruise. Boat cruise reservations are handled at the window over there. If you're interested, go for a ride. He's talking about his son chasing fairies. Yeah, that's Tingle's dad. Hello. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. Special deal just for you. I'll let you take the cruise for free. Ah, yes, we got special going on right now. We're giving this out for free. We got ourselves the pictograph to take a picture. Little photography box. I like that. I like that a lot. We can only take one picture at a time, so we better make it a good one. But I like that there's a little camera mechanic like there was in Link's Awakening. There's actually a lot of callbacks to Link's Awakening now that I think about it. And yeah, let's throw the pictograph on one of the C buttons here. I guess the empty jar. We can look around and maybe take a picture if we want. Do we want that to be our picture? I mean, we could. It's pretty center. Oh, no. Okay. The frame is a lot more zoomed in. It looks like it just covers, like, that inner... That's disturbing. Alright, putting that aside. Yeah, we could take some pictures here on the little boat tour if we want. But more importantly, with our boat, we can get past this squid guy who's in the way. How do we do that? Well, let me show you. We just impale the fucker. Alright. And yeah, this is all a bit of poison water, which is why it's all purpley over here. So there's a couple of reasons why we need the boat to get over here, and you gotta do that whole thing with Kotake and Kume. Now arriving at Deku Palace. Swamp water's poisonous here, so please watch your step. You're disembarking. Yeah, we could take it all the way back if we wanted to go, say, back to where we originally arrived and get that squid out of the way. Oh, there's Gabora. He's chilling over there. But yeah, I suppose we can maybe find a good picture op somewhere around here. Oh, hey, it's another one of the monkeys. Whoops. No, I don't want to keep that picture of the floor. He's heading inside. And this, oh, I love the music track here. This is the Deku Palace. It gives that feeling of royalty, right? Because it's a palace. But it also kind of gives a feeling of a foreign place, right? Because it's not like any of the other music we felt in the game so far. It's not anything like Clocktown. It's a very different kind of world than Clocktown, and I like that. It's its own unique identity, this place. So we're all past the Deku Kingdom. There's no place for outsiders. Well, what if I told you I was actually Deku? Huh? This is the Palace of the Deku Kingdom. Only those on official business may enter. but you may enter to see the public humiliation of the foolish monkey who angered the king. Follow this hall straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any other areas whatsoever. Alright, we'll do as they say. For now. Here we are in the king's chamber, and everyone seems to be up at arms and excited. Hello there, Mr. King. I haven't seen your face before. Are you visiting? Usually I don't allow the likes of you in the royal chamber, but today is different. We're about to punish the foolish monkey who kidnapped the Deku princess. He has insulted the royal family. I'll show him what happens when you do that. That foolish monkey is up in that cage. Take a good look at his face. Alright, he seems up at arms. Everyone seems up at arms, except the butler here, who's just kind of chilling. Oh, what a casual bow. Now that our beloved princess is missing, the king has been unable to keep his cool. I fear the princess may be caught up in some kind of trouble, just as the monkey claims. But in his current state, the king can't even send troops out to look for her. What are we to do? Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Butler guy. It seems dire. Your Highness, I'm begging you, please calm down. Everyone, hurry up and get that cauldron ready. Yeah, they're getting ready to burn this man alive. I saw it! The monkey and the princess entering the temple at night. But only the monkey came back out. Let's check in with the monkey.
They keep saying that I kidnapped her, no matter how many times they say it. It's not going to bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall victim to a monster. Please believe my words.
Oh boy. Situation going on with the princess and the whole royal family there. And that poor monkey's in danger. Well, we're stopped by this monkey. We're going to update on the situation.
Was my brother alright? Did you see the entrance to the cage? We know a secret route there. Enter the secret route from the outer garden entrance. But entrance is in tall place. No can reach it. Need bean from bean cellar. Live beneath the palace garden. You understand my meaning?
I guess so.
Oh, you smart. Plant bean in soft place by outer garden. You figure out the rest. Hurry, help brother.
Alright, we've got to help these monkeys in need. And that means we've got to stray. We told the guards at the entrance we weren't going to do this, but yeah, we're going off to the side, which means we're Metal Gear Soliding our way around here now, and we got to avoid detection by these guys. So keep an eye on which direction these guys are looking, and don't go in it. So I think he's going to be going in a big square, yeah, so we can kind of sneak around him using this rock. Keep going, mister. Okay. And this one's going around. So we'll go around. Oh, he's turning around. Okay, let's just go this way. Maybe get some rupees. I really do like this music is a bit louder and implements more horns. It's more in vein of the instrument we use as a Deku, right? These little horns here. It gives a whole kind of theme to the Deku world of its own, right? I like that. Hello, hello. Well, you're the first customer I've had in a long time. Do you need any magic beans? They'll sprout leaves as soon as you water them. That they do, they do. I'll give you one free sample, so try planting it in some soft soil. You could always buy more. Alright, we got some magic beans. You can plant them whenever you want, but if you don't water them, the leaves won't grow. Alright, so there's actually 2 steps to this. So in Ocarina of Time, the magic beans were where you planted them, and then when you came back as an adult, they had all grown. This game, it's a bit different. Here, we plant them and then immediately gotta water them, so it's important to bring along fresh water, like this bit here out of this spring. Obviously, all the water just outside the Deku Palace is poisoned right now, so we gotta use this reservoir as an important resource. Go ahead and plant those beans there, Link, and then let's just water them right away. And then they instantly grow into one of those flying platforms like we had in Ocarina of Time. There we go. And aha, there's a chest up here. Yeah. What is this exactly? It's 20 rupees. I guess that's worth it. Let's get some more fresh water, and then I'm going to buy more magic beans from him because we got to use them elsewhere. Hey, mister, I'd like some more magic beans. Like my magic beans? Came back to buy more? 10 rupees? Well, I just got 20, so, I mean, hey, that's a net gain, right? That's why you might as well do that little extra bit of magic beans there, right? Well, anyway, you could just go and get caught. Also, since we're stealthing our way around, doesn't matter if you're a Deku or not, they're gonna kick you out of here if you get spotted either way. Alright, I managed to sneak out without even getting spotted. How about that? There is another side over here to this side. Let's check it out. Plenty of rupees to grab here, so it is worth it. We have our adult wallet after all. Use the leaves as cover, Link. Aha! The fool! He cannot see that which is blinded to him by leaf. Oh god. Oh god. These guards are kind of lining up in a bad way. I don't like this. Okay. We snuck around all of them. Go, Link. Ooh! Excellent. Got ourselves a piece of heart. Nice. Get the rupees. Oh, shit! Oh, intruder! Alright, so at any point, if you get caught as Human Link, Deku Link doesn't matter. They kick you out. Although, if you go back, they'll be like, hey, you weren't supposed to do that. We'll let you back in, but just don't do it again. Blah, blah, blah. So, you get unlimited attempts, but, hey, we managed to do it in one. Get both the heart piece and the magic beans. Now that we got the magic beans, let's go around this side. Because out this side and the other side of the palace, we can bounce along. And this guy out of here, get some nuts. We got ourselves another spot for magic beans. It's so weird that you have to be a human Link to even plant magic beans. Like, surely Deku Link could just throw some beans in a hole, right? I don't know. Technically, we never lost our sword and shield that whole time as well. We just couldn't equip them. I mean, I guess they were maybe too big for us? I don't know. They didn't seem that much bigger, but oh well. It's not important. Now, coming along here, we've made it to the upper pathway, where we've got to use these Deku flowers to get along. Come on, Link. We gotta be careful, because there's some Deku scrubs shooting at us along the way. Good thing they don't alert the guards. We just gotta deal with them. Yeah. Bam. I think you can just fly past these spots. You don't have to deal with these guys, but they make for nice checkpoints, and that way you're not getting shot at. Because if you get hit once mid-flight, you get knocked down into the guards, and then most likely you're just gonna get caught. And since we don't want that, we're gonna deal with them while we can. You can also try dropping Deku Nuts on them from above, but think about it in like a knife versus a gunfight situation. You're running towards someone who's got a projectile launcher aimed at you. It's not exactly a wise move. Alright, over there up on that platform, that's our secret entranceway into the monkey's prison cell. You don't have as much control when you're gliding along there. You can't really go left and right, you can only really go forward and backward, and then kind of turn. And then you can turn, sort of. It's a little janky. It's kind of like tank controls. We made it. Here goes. Hey there, little monkey friend. I know this isn't exactly the greatest of circumstances. Keep saying I kidnapped her. No matter how many times I say it, it's not going to bring the princess back. Oh, same dialogue. Why don't they believe what I say? Fine, I get it. And I say nothing more. Punish me or do whatever else you might. Alright, we need to help him out here. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we use our instruments. Oh, you have them. You do. Just like the princess. Deku pipes. Those will work great. By the way, who are you? Yeah, I guess we never introduce ourselves. Uh-oh. King sees us. Well, that's not important now. Just listen to me. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight? Yeah, I get you. So then, that means you'll go in my place and save the princess. Yeah. Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly. Oh, little monkey sounds, the ook ook eek eek. It's adorable. Monkeys are adorable, you gotta admit. Alright, we learned ourselves a new song. Nice. The Sonata of Awakening. And this is similar in a way to the chic, like, song learning bits, although it doesn't quite hold the same gravitas, right? It's just kind of a key to a dungeon, and we learn the melody from some guy we just met. It's not like the chic bits where it's all about reflection on your past and time moving by and friendship and stuff like that. It doesn't quite have the same themes in my mind, but it's good stuff nonetheless. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows. It proves the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence. Oh, we get kicked out of here. You better take the shortcut the Deku people use to get to the Woodfall Temple. But you must hurry. If you don't, I'll be punished by the Deku King. Alright, yeah, we better save our primate friend. And in order to do that, there's the Outer Palace Garden that way, but this way, there's something else that we can check out here. What does this sign say here, Link? Woodfall Shortcut, for use by Deku Scrubs only. Well, hell, as fate would have it, we happen to be a Deku Scrub right now. Thanks for that, Skull Kid. Here we are at the southern swamp. And we've got a whole bunch of Deku flowers we gotta fly here, although we also gotta look out for these wasp stinger guys along the way. Get out of here, you. That's our only real projectile right now, so for these airborne threats, I'm staying as a Deku. And, I mean, I might as well, since we gotta use these guys to get by. Gotta get all the way over to that flower. Come on, Link. Oh, actually, we can just get to this guy here. Yeah! And then over here. This is actually connected. I like how this is connected. That's the entrance to the Deku Palace where we took the boat to, so we're just outside of it now in the southern swamp. And would you look at that? Who's that over here? It's Kaepora Gamora. Hello, my owl friend.
Ooh, this is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct?
Does he not remember us? Is that the same Kapora Gabora? Okay, it's another one of the weird parallels.
What business might you have in this poison swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you hurry back to town. The swamp you're in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade away. Woot! And that destiny is not solely limited to this swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, had you not seen any of the stone statues that bear close resemblances to me?
Why, yes, we did see many of those, and we unlocked them with our sword.
I have placed those throughout the land to aid those with the power to change the destiny of this land, wherever he may appear. If you have left proof of our encounter on any of those stone statues, then the song carved at my feet will certainly be of some assistance. Remember it well, and play it wherever the need arises. From the first time you play this song, we shall become eternal friends transcending time and place.
And off he goes. So we can check this little engraving here. Notes are carved into the stone. So we can learn the melody, which is pretty simple. Down, left, up, down, left, up. Easy as that. Actually, it's so easy, it's kind of a generic song. It never really stuck with me that much. But it's an important one. This is the Song of Soaring, and it allows for fast travel between the various owl statues we've seen. So now we can go back to Clocktown, we can go back to Romani Ranch, we can go back to the entrance of the swamp here. And there's going to be more throughout the game, so it's a great fast travel system. It's what I remember the owl statues for most, more than them being able to save you one time, right? So very useful mechanic there. Don't miss any of those owl statues, because they make for an important method of getting around Termina, of course. And coming in here, we made it to the Woodfall. This is supposed to be where the entrance to the temple is at, but the temple is nowhere in sight. Sneak up on these guys, Link. Oh, that'll do. Use the bubble. Bam! Nice. Bubble power. I'm running out of magic because I'm using it all on these enemies. Yeah, the Song of Soaring really is integral for being able to do all the quests in this game, because a lot of them are spread around Termina. I almost said Hyrule, just out of habit, but yeah, obviously. Termina, not Hyrule. And actually, speaking of the owl statues, another one right here. Isn't this the Deku Scrub mark? I wonder if they worshipped here. Interesting note there, Tattle, but more importantly, it's got our fast travel point right here. This way, if you're ever doing any of the main quest stuff out and about... Oh! Hey, got our fairy in a bottle. Nice. I almost forgot about that. But yeah, this way, if you're doing any of the main quest stuff and you're like, oh, you know what? There's something going on night 1 in Clocktown that I want to do, and I should do that now before I forget. This gives you a nice fast travel at many of the points, because we got 2 fast travel points here in Woodfall and the Southern Swamp and all that stuff. And so it's an easy time to look back at the notebook and be like, okay, is there anything I can do right now? And you know what? There is something I want to do back in Clocktown. One of the quests I meant to do, but apparently I have to do on the night of the first day. So I'm going to take care of that now real quick. Which means I got to go back and get the Moon's Tear and the Land Deed from the guy again. We've seen that before twice now, so I'm just going to cut past all of that. Bear with me for a moment. Oh, what the hell? The Stray Fairy's over here? Is it just change locations if it's at night? I guess it's over here at night of day 1. There you go. Well, anyway, let me go get the Moon Tear to the guy, and then I'm going to come back to the Stockpot Inn and go to the bathroom like I meant to do previously, so we can actually do this quest properly. Oh, fuck the dog! Alright, so this guy gave us the land title deed. One other thing I wanted to mention about the Song of Soaring and how useful it is that we unlocked that owl statue all the way out there in the Southern Swamp by Woodfall, like right outside the temple there, that we're going to get around to next part. And we can at any point teleport there, and we can continue there right where we left off, even if we reset times. So honestly, if you want to reset the cycle and give yourself more time to do whatever main quest stuff you're working on, you can go for it. Oh, it's this woman here. Yeah, it's 8:30 p.m. and the Stockpot Inn will now be locking the door. Thank you for joining us. Andrew, the innkeeper, was added to your notebook. So her grandmother is the one we had in the notebook earlier, the one who kept putting us to sleep, and look at how complicated our schedule is. We'll come back to Andrew for sure. That's not what we're here for. It's 8:30 p.m. Locking the door. Thank you for joining us. Okay, she kicks us out, but we can get in through the upper entrance if we use the Deku Scrub Flower and fly in up top. So I just can't get spotted by her, I guess. I turn the flow of time to normal for now. We actually want to go in at a particular time of the night of the first day. And actually, it could have been any of the nights. It had to be just within that midnight to... Oh god, there she is. I'm not intruding. Don't pay me any mind. Okay, she goes into her room. Cool. Yeah, we have to go here in the bathroom from midnight to 6 a.m. So any of those late hours. And that means I could have done this last part. My bad. Comments might have been upset. I'm sorry. Look, it's been a while since I last beat this game. It's been maybe a few years at this point, even though it is one of my favorites and I wanted to get around to it for sure. I guess I just don't remember every little detail with every quest. I really should. I'll say this, it's not the most replayable game, because when I play this game, when I start up and start a new save file, I immerse myself into it. I immerse myself into the world, the characters, the quests, everything, and I can't help myself from wanting to solve all the quests and explore and do all these things when there's a lot. And so I don't pick this game up all the time, just like, oh, I'm just going to pick up Majora's Mask and play a few dungeons and have fun with it. I don't speedrun this game, even though I can imagine a lot of people really would, since a lot of it is side content. You can just focus on the main stuff, perhaps, and beat the game relatively quickly. But for me, it's more one of those games you gotta immerse yourself into, kind of similar to Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, which I just beat earlier on the channel, like, what, a week ago now? Which, if you haven't watched that Let's Play, I highly recommend it, even though it is an incredibly long one. It's one you gotta commit yourself to. It's now just about to be midnight, so any second now, we should get... Ugh! This hand comes up here. I'm gonna get time slowed down again. There's a hand coming out of the toilet. That's gross. Hello? Paper, please. Here, have this title deed. You can use that. You're welcome. Oh, you saved me. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. I don't think I want it. Question mark. Who, well, that person was added to your notebook. You helped out of a jam, this is out of your notebook. So yeah, all it says in the notebook is that there's a hand in the toilet and you give them some paper and that completes their quest, and that's it. I'm gonna head back now to Woodfall, which is the owl statue just by that Deku symbol. And that Deku symbol's important because we gotta go there and use our special horns and play the song that the monkey taught us just moments ago. Go ahead, Link, what was it? It was, bingo, that was it, the Sonata of Awakening. And playing it, just like the monkey suggested, as he did with the princess, will unlock the temple from underneath the waves. There we go. Well, there's no bridge there, so we've got to fly, and, well, this is it, our first proper dungeon of the game. Can you believe it? We're just about to end this part, and we're finally getting in the first dungeon. Well, I'll see you inside.